Welcome, precious souls. Welcome to my happy space. Saturday night here. Hope everybody's doing well, and I trust that you are. Let's find out what your higher self, your spirit guides, and your guardian angels and ancestors want you to know tonight. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Open up that heart space. Fill yourself with so much light. Beautiful, pure gold and white light. All right, I'm going to show you as the cards come out, guys. A little more. Oh, my goodness. Tough shuffling tonight. All right, Spirit. In the highest good of all and the harm to absolutely no one. Holy Spirit, please bring out the proper cards that we need to provide wisdom for the collective watching tonight. Okay. Keep going. Beautiful. All right, guys. All right, this whole reading, I'm going to break this down for you, okay? The whole reading is about, this woman is hugging a tree and feeling all of the beautiful energy and love coming off of that. Definitely proven now, scientifically and otherwise, that one of the fastest ways to elevate your frequency, to heal yourself, to open up to the divine is to literally hug and touch a tree. That brings your vibration up to, I believe it is approximately 200 megahertz from about 60, 70. So amps it up. Anyways, this whole reading is about allowing yourself to get the fullest experience out of everything you're doing. That is when you are truly tapped in with your heart space, open to the divine. You're seeing the signs around you. You are also allowing yourself to receive these beautiful frequencies around you. Your challenge is to realize that these slower, low times are just as important as the high times. And that, again, is sometimes we have nothing going on in our life and things feel stagnant because it's our chance to regroup, build up our energy, prepare for what's to come because there's something amazing coming, all right? Very important. Embrace both. Everything has its purpose. So you are beginning to heal. You're on a bit of a healing journey here, which is absolutely wonderful. That's somebody, and I'm talking to somebody who's allowing themselves to be a little more vulnerable and go within, search a little deeper. When did I start believing these negative things about myself? Where did they generate from? Was I believing something about myself just because other people were projecting this on me? When did I stop standing up for myself? When did I stop valuing myself, not seeing my true essence and a beautiful light person, light being that I am on this planet? And so all of this uncovering, and I'm feeling like it's just kind of opening new doors the whole way through as you go, which is so beautiful. It's not the easiest thing, but it is paramount. That's why we're here, is to heal these old traumas, these old wounds, and they actually transform you into a very strong spiritual presence. Okay. Cautiously, you are aware that you or yourself or people around you. Now, what I'm hearing is it is other people around you. Thank you, Spirit. Other people around you are not being authentic. They are not showing their true intentions. You are very strong. You have strong discernment right now. You're seeing through the mask. This is as a result, and vice versa. This is what is triggering your healing, which is so incredible. You're starting to see the truth in things and in people. And not just that, but it's allowing you to heal. So somebody not coming in authentically triggered wounds in you, okay, into the survival mode. Back, you go all the way back sometimes to childhood usually. And it reminds you of something you experienced before. It felt like red flags, icky, survival mode, that panicked kind of a feeling. Triggered those wounds, which allowed you to see things for as they were, and then start this healing journey. And now what you're doing is going back over time and seeing where people were not authentic. And why did I place so much value in their opinion of me? Why did I feel like I needed more than I am? And it just continues to go down. And And it's a beautiful, beautiful healing experience. And allow the pain to flow, allow yourself to cry it out, allow yourself to feel absolutely validated. I validate you right now. Everything you felt was real. It's for a reason. We don't feel things for no reason. And now you're going to have stronger discernment moving forward. So forgive yourself. You are meant to go through these experiences. Forgive yourself and others for sure to release them. And in forgiving others, we're realizing that you came here, both of you or all of you, to learn lessons from each other. So they showed up as ugly as needed, as broken as needed, as low vibrational as needed. But again, you're being given this guidance from your spirit team in order to get yourself out of any negative low vibrations. You can literally go out, put your feet in the grass, hug a tree, connect with the tree, see the love in the tree and the tree has for you, seeing that it takes a lot of years, a lot of decades to become something magnificent sometimes. And it's a journey, and that's what this whole point is. So just recently, you definitely started to align and find balance between your masculine and feminine qualities and energies. This is in all of us. That is operating from a good balance, a healthy balance of action, a healthy balance of just being receptive and reflective, the feminine and masculine energies. Also, I'm hearing striking a balance between moving forward with your head and ego and your mind and your heart. There's a bit of a balance. You're not operating solely from the mind and the ego and fear and insecurities, but you're also and you're trusting your heart space where your soul lives, but you're also using discernment. So everything is a beautiful balance, and this happened recently. Again, a lot to do with this healing. In the near future, definitely, we write the future every moment, so it's always subject to change. But so long as you choose to keep elevate your frequency, don't allow people who have ill intentions and who are unhealed to affect your energy. Keep your heart light and playful and beautiful. And in the near future, within the next 3 months, you're really within the next 3 months. This could be tomorrow, could be in an hour. Definitely finding yourself creating your own celebrations without even needing any real reason. These women are out here in a massive storm. They're kicking it up. They're splashing, dancing in the puddles. The wind's flowing and blowing. The leaves are everywhere. And I could see you out there just going, I'm just living the dream. I'm just having fun. I'm finally coming out of this darkened space. I'm hearing that you're healing beyond, and you're going to allow yourself and almost force yourself to feel that beautiful, vibrant, this passion about yourself that was there before all of this happened. And it's going to be even more because I feel you are going to be connecting with others. I feel like that you're going to really start aligning with people that are more like you, people that understand you and accept your beauty for who you are. Your soul is so powerful. Like, I'm getting goosebumps now. I'm feeling the energy coming from your ancestors, and they are so proud of you. And you are going to start aligning with people that match and deserve what you've got to share. And it's going to be a real eye opener, and they won't be showing up with these masks. They will be authentic, and you will feel it from your heart space. From your heart space. This was on the bottom of the deck. So we're going to jump there for a second. The more love that you put into yourself is what you can expect on the outside. You're being called while you're healing, and this is what you're doing, I'm hearing from your ancestors. You're starting to really look at yourself and appreciate who you are, how far you've come, what you've been through, how much you've survived, and then thrive, okay? So appreciate and love every aspect of yourself. Yes, even the dark side. We have to be married and accept the light and the dark in us. It's that beautiful balance of saying it took this darker side of myself to get through what I needed to at the time, and now I'm embracing the light side. I feel like I just saw an orb. The camera's backwards here, but I'm going to check on that later. Also, right now, you are realizing that where you are is not where you need to stay. You know, there's like an excitement inside. Your soul is feeling it, that there's something more to this. There's somewhere else you get to be. There's something else you're feeling called to do. And it's totally different, which is why you're healing all of this icky stuff from the past. And it's preparing you to move forward in this beautiful celebratory state of being. And it's so incredible. You've got opportunities, I feel, lining up. As well, your spirit guides are saying, remember, no one can give you happiness, and you are not able or obligated to give anybody else happiness. It starts within ourselves. That's why they're saying you can only choose to be happy. You could choose at any moment. You could turn around and say, No matter how I used to feel about things, today in this moment, I choose to be happy. I feel so happy. I'm going to do a little dance while I'm doing the dishes. I'm going to crank the music. I'm going to open the drapes and let the sun in. I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep my heart light, right? And again, pouring that love into yourself. The love you always gave so easily to everybody else, but never had back given to you. It's because of a belief you felt about yourself, that you had to bring more to the table in order to deserve love, that you had to be more, do more, try harder. And that's a false belief. It was a childhood, I'm hearing childhood wounding, it's not real. It's not real. And you could show up just as you are. And the beautiful energy that people just love to bathe in around you is what is really special about you. There are so many special qualities, but that's something, it's like a healing energy I'm hearing. Um, what you desire the most, but what you're denying yourself, is just feeling at home in your own skin suit and wherever you are, and not feeling like you need anybody to give that to you to make you feel that way. And what is involved in that is what you're discovering, and you are going to discover more when you allow yourself to heal and say, wait a minute, I didn't need all those people's opinions. I didn't need praise from everybody outside. You've got a whole team of spirit warriors, your ancestors. They're always with you. They are always with you, giving you so much love. They hug you, they hold you, they encourage you, they inspire you. These beautiful messages that come through, they leave you signs and angel numbers on the clock and little dimes and sometimes feathers. They're always trying to show you we are all here together and you are not alone. And so you are the only one stopping yourself from feeling at home wherever you are, and realizing it's not some race to get somewhere to help fill our cup of love, but it's about pouring it within ourselves first. And then people say, wow, that person, they've got their crap together. They respect themselves. They've got healthy boundaries. They've got great discernment. And that's when you start to pull that back into yourself like a beautiful magnet of abundance, magnet of love, magnet of everything that you truly deserve. Truly deserve. The key: devote your full intensity, all of your energy to something you truly desire. You're being called to not give out your energy so willingly, I'm hearing right now. Your beautiful sacral creative energy, do not give that to just anybody. Have that strong discernment and cut people off. They don't get to bathe in your beautiful light if they're not showing up right. If they make you feel confused or hurt, or that you question yourself or not value yourself, or if they trigger all these red flag wounds and stuff from the childhood, that means there's something you need to learn from them, and that's it. Most people in our lives, we are meant to learn something from them and teach something for them. And it's just a mingle. We're just supposed to mingle a little bit, trigger old wounds to show what still needs to be learned, to show people and trigger people into healing. So let go of anybody from the past that made you feel any of these ways, or anything like that, or that didn't show up right, because they were just a lesson. You weren't meant to stay together forever. And the quicker that you do release these people, that's when the healing really kicks in. And yes, it actually does take time alone to do this. So many people, and I'm not going to say that I'm not this person, but I used to not like time alone. I would busy myself with work, busy myself with friends, people around me all the time. And even though I didn't see that they needed to heal, and I was staying in that, I was avoiding healing, right? Just like we all do. It's like if I just keep busy, I won't notice the fact that I feel like an outsider. I won't notice the fact that I'm being a people pleaser. I won't notice these. But at some point, we all have to walk through this. And so when does your amazing life begin? As soon as you allow yourself time alone, to quit relying on others to bring you this happiness, because no one can do it. We have to choose it for ourselves. We have to love ourselves, all the flaws, all the beautiful ways that we help and show up for others, and forgive ourselves for all of the parts of ourselves that didn't advocate for ourselves, that didn't stand up and show, that we abandon ourselves in. And once we take accountability for everything that's happened in our lives, whether we set ourselves up for that, or stayed in it too long, or didn't see our true value, or didn't see the red flags, whatever, we need to forgive ourselves, so that the guilt of always looking at the past doesn't keep us imprisoned of this guilt of not being able to forgive ourselves for holding ourselves too long. These toxic relationships or whatever. And then take that energy. You're going to take this energy of this, it's like I'm feeling like negative emotions, okay? Take that energy and pour it into something creative, and that is transmuting this darkness into light. This is how it's done. I can't express it enough. You're using your sacral energy, which is why so many people abstain from intimacy with people that they are not, they don't know them, because once they tap in, they've got that, and it actually intertwines energies. You have to do a lot of cord cutting and everything often to get rid of that, to abstain from that until you find somebody who has proven and shown with actions over a duration of time that they really are your person, right? And taking that creative energy instead and tapping into it. A lot of people do not understand this. Women are exceptionally manifesting masters. This womb is like a golden womb, and when we're just giving it sacral energy to anybody, we're giving away all of their divine protection. We're giving away all of their manifestations to them, and instead using it for yourself and taking the hurt and the pain and all of that and pouring it into passion of, I deserve better, and I'm going to do that for myself, and find a creative. You will get these divine gifts, these blessings, these inspirations, these ideas, and pouring it into yourself, pouring it into these creative abilities, and watch how you take all that darkness and make something incredible. And that is often how karma is balanced. Everybody's like, well, I hear I'm getting all this abundance. Oh, it's going to land on my lap. We have to do our part in the 3D world. So if you're getting ideas, this is the balancing of the scales. Karma is I'm hearing, being dished out to people as part of this healing. You're doing the healing. You can now see who wasn't being real with you. They are getting their own balancing, but you need to pour all of this beautiful, intense energy, give it to yourself for a change, give that love to yourself, and pour it into something that makes you feel so good and so excited and joyful. Make the time for yourself. Yes, you can make the time. Trust me, this whole matrix thing is an illusion. You make the time, you pour that energy into what you really desire, and start treating yourself. Get yourself moving and dancing more. Get the energy moving around. See how beautiful you are. See how strong you are to overcome this and heal. You are a true gem. You are a treasure. You will always be a treasure. It doesn't matter about the opinions of others. That is how you filter through and you see, is this person meant to be in my life, or are they a lesson? You do it with everybody. You can say, that feels like a lesson. Or, hey, I think I finally met somebody that's going to bring a lot of love into my life, and they're going to appreciate me, and we're going to, reciprocate the beautiful balance of, I support you and inspire you, and you do the same for me, and we're just in this together. But it starts with becoming, what you've done is become this beautiful whole person that doesn't need anybody. Your masculine and feminine energies in balance. Then when you bring someone into your life, you are sharing each other's wholeness and just really keeping each other supported and excited about sharing what you're doing. And it isn't about jealousy and insecurities and what are you doing and the lies and the betrayal. It's not like that. And that's a big part of the healing, is retraining your mind and realizing, wait a minute, not everybody is going to be like what I've experienced. And somewhere, the right friends, the right people, and they will find you. It's about going first. Everybody has to do it. You achieve that by going through the pain. You cannot go around it. You cannot avoid it. Once you go through the pain and see where it came from and realize that, heal all the way back to your childhood and go, okay, I was an innocent child. I read it this way, but really I'm not that person. I'm really much more than I was given credit for. I'm really much stronger than I'm more capable, and I'm more wonderful and beautiful, and I'm fine just the way I am, and I love me the way I am. Once you do that, that's when the good stuff happens. And pour that energy into you where it belongs. It is not selfish. We were taught that. We were programmed. So were our parents. So were our other grandparents and so on. They were all programmed to believe it's selfish to pour into you. But I can't think of a better gift for anybody but to show up as a whole healed person, so that I'm listening, I'm validating, I'm being my best self, and I'm not projecting my baggage on anybody else. That's why we're meant to pour into ourselves first, find that balance, heal those wounds, be a whole person, and then we are truly being the best version of ourselves in this life. If you get called to have a personal reading, because this is a general reading, guys, please give me an email, paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. I'm so excited for you because it looks like amazing things are starting to open up. And I'm really proud of you because you're going through the healing journey, which is really not easy, but there is a beautiful light at the end of that tunnel. There really is. And the rewards are immense. And it takes doing that. And you're doing it now. And you will never be as young as you are right now. So now's always the best time to do things. And I'm glad you're finally gifting yourself this beautiful blessing of healing. And just know it's going to get really incredible. If you feel like subscribing to my YouTube channel for free, people who are subscribers to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811, they do get their readings online for $33 instead of $50. Take care, keep shining, and I'm proud of you guys.